Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another wear test Wednesday, this time on the AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream. I got this off the Shop Miss, a website where everything is $1. I was really interested to see if this was going to be good on my oily skin, and if not, I mean, this for $1, like, I am very intrigued. I have the shade Fair. You do get 1 ounce of product in here, and online it says it's light to medium coverage, but it's buildable. It's available in 6 adapting shades. I don't know what that means. Normally when there are 6 shades, that means that not a lot of people can wear this because, I mean, 6 shades is just not enough for a foundation range. I don't know what adapting means. Does that mean that it like adjusts to your skin color? We don't know. It says it's moisturizing, looks like your own skin, it's supposed to brighten and color correct. Let's see, it tells me to use it with the AOA Studio Face Primers. I'm not gonna do that. There's no SPF, so there's no white cast or flashback, and it is cruelty free. It tells me to apply it with my fingertips in a tapping motion. I'm gonna use a sponge and a brush, and online it has 4.5 stars out of 5 based on 69 reviews, so that's pretty dang good. A lot of the Shop Miss products do not have that great of reviews, so that's why this one kind of caught my eye. Before you leave, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I just went in and primed my skin using the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer, so I'm ready to apply this foundation. I do like that you can see the color, like the shade, through the bottle. That is very helpful. When it arrives in the mail and you're just like, is this my right shade? You can just kind of look and see what the shade looks like in person. I'm going to start applying this. It is currently 6:52 a.m. and let's just see how this goes on. I think the color is going to look really nice on me because this is a pretty fair shade. And it is thick. It's not running down my hand at all. Alright, let's get to applying this. I'm going to take a sponge and go on this side of my face. It does say moisturizing, so I'm going to set my skin like normal with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I definitely agree it is light coverage. Let's see if we can build it up though. The shade matches me really nicely. I think that's giving me almost medium coverage, so I do think that this is buildable. I really hope this does not break me out. A little part of me is concerned that it's only $1, so I don't know if I trust the ingredients that much. I guess we'll see when I wake up tomorrow morning. So that's the side of my skin with, I'd say maybe like 1.5 layers of foundation. I do think that it built up very nicely to a medium coverage, kind of like what I am used to wearing. I almost dropped my beauty blender on the floor. Now I'm going to go in with a brush on this side of my face, see if we get better coverage or if I like the finish better. This foundation feels much lighter with a sponge, so I'm going to continue using it with my beauty blender. Feels kind of heavy with a brush. I'm looking very dewy. I think I've built it up to the coverage that I want. I do really like the way that this is sitting on my skin. It looks very natural and very healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back to share more of my thoughts on this foundation. I'm back. I'm done with the rest of my makeup. It is now 7:10, and I gotta say, I really like how this is sitting on my skin. However, it is already starting to look glowy and moisturizing even after I just set it with some matte powder. So I'm interested to see how it's gonna wear throughout the day. I don't know if it's gonna keep me matte. I might be a grease ball when I come back at the end of the day, but right now I am really liking how it's looking. It looks very natural and very healthy. So I'm gonna go throughout my day, and we will come back at the end of the day and I will share with you my final thoughts on this BB cream from Shop Miss. It is the end of the day. It has been a day. Like, I had not that great of a work day. It is 9:39, so this has been on for well over 10 hours, well over 12 hours at this point. I just didn't have the energy or anything like that to film this outro, but I have gotten that energy, so I wanted to sit down and share with you how this foundation held up throughout the day. I do think that it oxidized, so I would recommend going up a shade than what you normally wear. I don't know if this would be good for really fair people because I am wearing the fairest shade and it does match my neck at this point, so it's no longer super fair. It has oxidized at least a shade, so just keep that in mind when you are trying to pick your shade in this foundation. Overall, this did not claim to be super mattifying. It did not claim to be really long lasting. It did claim to be very moisturizing. However, I am not that oily, like on my chin, beside my nose, on my forehead. I haven't noticed a lot of oil coming through, and I do think that this is a pretty awesome BB cream for it being $1 and looking like this after 12 hours of wearing it. I do think that I would wear this again, and I really enjoyed how it wore throughout the day. I do think that it wasn't the mattest foundation that I've ever tried, but I don't think it looks bad, and I do give this a big thumbs up. I mean, you cannot beat the price on this foundation. It's $1. That is my review of this BB cream from Shop Miss A. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!